Remember those two beautiful roses from Rose Alley that are my heirloom roses? Well, they have so many petals, I decided to make rose water for the first time. Take a look. You want to start with roses that have not been sprayed with any harsh chemicals, obviously, if you want to distill that and then spray it on your face. So you want to start with roses that are basically organic. They've been organically grown with organic amendments. You take 4 to 5 roses. In my case, I only had 2, but these are so packed with petals, I decided to try and get away with it. 4 to 5 roses, and you remove the petals from the stem. These are perfect roses. You don't wait till they're faded. And of course, you want to pick roses that have a wonderful scent, and this rose is divine, honestly. Then you wash them carefully. To get out all the little bugs and critters and specks of dirt. You strain those petals. You hear these stories about jobs that people did early in their career. And one of the things that I did when I first went to New York as a young actor, I worked at Bloomingdale's as a perfume sprayer, like a greeter to the perfume department. And I remember that the spray that we were given to spritz everyone that walked in was tea rose. And I actually got so sick of that smell that I just couldn't deal with rose water for the longest time. But now it's absolutely my favorite scent in my beauty products, in my spritzer, in my spray. And so I decided I had to make my own. Then you put them in a saucepan that's deep enough to have a small bowl in the center. Now, I started out with a not deep enough pan and had a little bit of a problem, and I had to switch midstream. But you want to start out with a pan, a saucepan that's deep enough, and you put a little bowl in the center. And that's where your rose water is going to collect from the steam. You're basically distilling this. And it's the first time I've distilled anything, so it's really exciting. So you put your bowl in the center of your pan and you rim it with the rose petals. Then you use distilled water, the only other ingredient. And you put enough water in to cover the petals. They want to float to the top, you kind of push them down. You don't get too much, you don't want it to be too watered down. You want to get the full aroma from the petals, and you bring it to a simmer. And you need a lid, preferably glass, so you can see what's going on, but it's not necessary because it's going to go on whether you see it or not. And that lid has to be inverted, and it has to be able to sit down on your pot tight around the edges so the steam cannot go out. That was one of my miscalculations. That's when I had to switch pots. Whoops.
Forgot that water was on there.
Still putting out some steam. But you see the bowl is almost full. First you are going to take, but first you are going to, it's very easy. Hold for the sneeze. Ooh, that was delicate. Usually my sneezes blow the curtains. Ooh, goodness. Must be that rose water. If you enjoyed this video, please watch these. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll see you in the next video.